Hey guys, how's it going? AS&T Halo Effect. Balance check moment. Yeah, he didn't want to ready. It's a nice sugar settle here. I always forget, is this the Korea which can places the ones next to districts or not? No, it's the one who can't, right? But he also gets the theatre. Yeah, so it's the other one can place it next. Generally it doesn't have, but this one can't. So this is obviously a relatively good Sejong. No, the other one they've changed it. The other one they changed it. Bad. It's a really good settle by this. They changed it on the other one. I was kind of, I don't know, like half a year ago, something like that. The only problem with this Sejong is it's blocking this. I mean, maybe this one just puts it here, and this one has to put it elsewhere. Yeah, it's a really good spawn, to be honest. 3-1D is working a 2-2 is pretty much ideal. Pumping it split. Very good expand on the locks. Just settle here immediately by this, and it's got 4 workables. Going very fast, it's very high tempo. Although it is a little bit sad that my cap is going to be a bit too food heavy. I'm going to go here. Lots of hills up here. Camps in the maze. Oh yeah, you can place it on flat now, can't you? Forgot that. You can place the cell on itself on flat. Yeah, that changed a lot actually. This is, I mean, if this is a hill, then this is pretty reasonable cell on. And this one is better than this. Not least because it doesn't kill a tile. Are you fucking blind? Go to the CS. Holy shit. Holy shit. The grasslands hills. To be honest, like, plains hills in general are usually better, or plains in general is usually better than grasslands. But on a server like this, I think grasslands can be better. That's gonna make it go on, therefore it's just better than what. Yeah, you clown learns first wing. How are you gonna live with yourself? Pyramid style, GG. Double white meat. Is that white or yellow? Often can't tell when it's right on the edge of the screen. I mean, that's clearly white. This is like, I think it's yellow, but I actually can't really tell. And this is a hill, so this is a really good Sejong. All my horses, in fact. No, it's not. Okay, we shift into here. Shift into here. That and NASCAR. Love me a good NASCAR. Will do. I missed it. Oh, cool. Love to see it. At spawn. Here we reload. Obviously. It's chain crashes at the moment. It's always fucking chain crashes. It's not somebody disconnecting. It's somebody crashes and like 4 people go with them. I don't know why. It's like such a curse at the moment. Hey forking. Thank you.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest, from this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars.
Sejonathan, Sejon the Great, ruler of Joseon. From your pen, proclamations flow that shape the course of history. A new society, a new way.
It looks like we're back. This marble. I don't know, I think I don't take this. I kind of want to get the early Pantheon. Good, I have a nice land in every direction. Nazca possibilities. Do I just steal 2 Judge Builder from Nazca? Play my Pantheon massively. Or first. Well, I don't see why I don't go into sugar here, to be honest. Looks very strong. What do you think? Do I take the builder or not? Pantheon. Yeah. What I want. Don't need to tell me what I want. No. That's coast, so let's just keep it west. I think I'll go up here. Because that guy's going west and Pop Factory. Thanks for the resub, Red and Up. Hello. That salty ever salt boy. Nice little Thunder Coast. Floodplain. We do have a split to the north, yeah, and in fact to the west. Northland is not the best. Really hard taking writing here. Maybe I should. There will be two. Shift enter into a trader next turn. Does it always give people hyper trains when they get one subscriber, or is it just because I don't have that many in the first place? But you'd think, like, for a big streamer or something, that's probably virtually nothing. I do feel the need to check here. Shift enter trader here. B2, now I can go up here, it's a relatively quick one. I've got this double flat. This is a very good settle, but it's 6 turns. On the other hand, even open a Manny Singapore. Ruski Sklep. Hello, you're doing a trader, pal. You say I should do say one theatres. I don't particularly oppose that idea. Nice. I'm thinking if I should align into Singapore. It's his mission. I'd get the locks. What is this? Locks? Ivory. I'd get the ivory for free. I need the mining for one in my cap, yeah, but I don't need it for the southern one. I need pottery for that, which I obviously have. But I got a fucking trade hut. I think I just do a Manny Singapore here, no? Send this guy north, and then the next guy can settle over here, and it'll be quicker. Although the route's not great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like a 5-turn settle instead of a 6-turn settle. Doesn't save very much at all. Up there, unsurprisingly. Yeah, needs to stop producing that. Build this here one here then. Did I get irrigation boost? No, I must have, right? And I don't think that what makes me more inclined to send the trader out as well is that this doesn't really need a. This really doesn't need the extra food. Like, this has plenty of fucking food, and I have the trader available right now. It's going to make this settle one turn faster, which isn't huge to be fair, but it's better than nothing. These culture bombs still right, so I'm going to get tons of workables. I have an extra envoy. Oh, I do, you're right. Damn. What damn? That is truly remarkable. So I already get like a turbo trader, the 2-3. Okay. Not like an insane trader, but it's still really nice to really know. There's no way I avoid growing before I pop here, so let's just go quicker and get the extra gold. Hot damn indeed. Yeah, I think I go a Manny here, in which case I'd probably go rotating Liang or rotating Magnus or both. Why not both? Now, if I stay in place, I get the better aqueduct setup, but that is very likely a horse. Like, pretty hard. Does this to be settling here? Saves a hill, lets me settle here. I think settling here is better. Also near to the marble. Do I come around here and try and steal the builder? Be funny. After all that. After Bro gives me Pantheon, I steal the builder. I want to settle this without taking another tech. Yeah, let me look at the hills filter again. Again, I didn't even look at it once. Okay, so a good sail one from here would be here or here. Either's fine, to be honest, but then I would want one which is orthogonally opposite, so like here and here, or here and here is also totally fine. So this one kills a chop, so I guess I'll go here. Yeah, let's try and still get Pantheon. Probably he'll get irrigation at exactly the right time and stop me, but... What Pantheon would I like here? Divine Spark is kind of strong on this Civ now. Okay, check Naz. Somebody here. That's his board. Oh, okay. I didn't know he'd be that far north. Probably scouted all this. And I got my horse as well. Bit of a shame. It's okay. I put my sail on here. I need to wait. Werner Earth. Fully friends with Russia too. I knew it. He'd be on the coast under Russia. Under Mother Russia. Plantations Pantheon could be okay. I don't really have any on the continent though. I really don't know what I want for Pantheon, to be honest. Why not put on a flat 2-0? This one? Yeah. Or this? Get theatres here. I mean, that was what somebody else was suggesting. I think here is fine as well, but if I get theatre set up here, it's nice. And it lets me do aqueducts like this. What the fuck was that? Oh, because it's not got a bridge here. It doesn't actually slow it down, it's still a 5-turn. So that's fine. North of Affairs. Yeah, I see that as a good one, but I agree with what you were saying. Like, that's a good aqueduct setup, and this is a good theatre setup. Can't remember who said that, sorry. Just borders. How does that help me, dude? I hate people who are like, oh yeah, it doesn't hurt you at all, just do that. And I'm like, well, it does hurt me actually. Because you get something for free and I get nothing. Okay, what pantheon do we want, guys? Maze. Oh, fertility rites can be cool. I don't know. I don't have a lot of horses, don't have a lot of plantations. The patron makes sense. Divine is good on this serve, yeah. Maybe just do Divine Spark. I have mining, right? Ah, I just wanted to declare on this though. Gonna do it. Go back. Not here. Promo. We got money, I'm pretty sure. First. Oh dude, I just checked my era score, it's not looking so hot. I can probably force political philosophy if I want to. Kill Nazca as well. On fresh, also kind of, I mean, I'm going to be able to settle this continent as well, but it's also kind of like a foothold in that continent. I'll get a scientist or two. I don't think I'll get a scientist in ancient, will I? Or maybe one. Worst one, but I probably just take it. Because otherwise I'm going to get blocked for ages. We do builder here. I think I can use builders. But I do like hanging gardens though. I do like my hanging gardens. Lack of shit speaks up. How about you give me a deli, bitch? Yeah, bitch. Give me a deli, bitch. And gardens, good, honestly. STS according to access. What, Chandra? Oh my god. He's actually going to corral this builder. Chandra's C tier. Okay, that must be why he plays him the whole time. Likes to give himself a challenge. Crazy stuff. We're going to go for early bomb hubs here, because you can usually discount a few of them quite easily on this civ. I don't want to hard take craftsmanship though. I'll do a turn into it and then I'll boost it into by getting this and this guy. I'm not going to the horses, by the way. Fucking slow. Not acceptable. Are we already choosing Singapore? It was my first meet. It had a mission to send a trade route to it, and I got an envoy out. So I mean, this has already travelled like 10 turns, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 turns. So I'm already having like a +2, a 2-3 trade route, which is, considering my food's very good, it's arguably better than my other options. Yeah, switch off craftsmanship. Gonna get that without issue. Let's get the monument. No, I think going bomb hub first here is not an insane move. I try and discount one here quickly. Okay, this guy is closing in. I try and discount a comm hub here quickly and then get a comm hub here for the sale one. What is this guy doing? Huh? Surely going this way was quicker. Confused, mate. I'm still not on the golden age, but I'll be fine. I'll get currency. So I could actually sue or levy all these for 100 and go and bop Muscat. I think Nazca's too far. Standard on S, Aztec on A, and Kublai Mongolia on here. That's Aztec's whole list. Access's whole list, sorry. Okay, so now we are free to go straight to political boosted. And if you don't know, finishing your first tech of a new era on this server gives you a huge boost of culture. So I will be getting a boost of culture equal to double my science, I think it is. I mean, it's not a huge boost, but it's a significant boost this early. This guy needs to improve the locks for sure. This guy's going to get the other locks. Maybe the horses. This open borders, sure. I see something up here, am I hallucinating? Quite see us up there. Abydos. Why did he go like here, then here, then here? Is this not his cap? Ah, okay, that's not his cap, he came from here, I see. Sure, as well thought out access. I didn't even look at your list. We're doing probably doing some sort of aqueduct setup here with aqueduct, industrial obviously, and then maybe a second industrial here. Just thinking where to put plaza, like here seems okay, it's just kind of meh. Here will be meh as well, very meh. What's the problem with this Korea? Where to put your aqueduct? This guy's feeding, what the fuck? He's not just gonna sit there and let me take it. We do a comm hub in this city, that's for sure. We'll just finish that directly. I don't think I need the builder, and it would actually reduce it by a turn. Don't need the builder immediately. Let's go towards horses and go and kill Nazca. I think we go rotating Liang, rotating Magnus, and I will start with... Not super obvious. Not super obvious. I could go Hang Gardens and Cap, perhaps. Magnus and Cap. I do want to do Plaza, but where? Where Plaza? Here looks shit, here looks shit. So, yeah. don't really like it, but it is what it is. Maybe I don't do an aqueduct setup here. I could always do a semi setup here, like here. That may be more interesting. I just take this, I think. Nobody else is on it. Maybe just use him as a super scout. Somehow this guy is feeding me another builder. Reported and banned for feeding. Banned. So if I do hang gardens, it shouldn't be here. It shouldn't really be here. I guess it just goes here. And I go Liang in Jinju. I don't think it matters terribly. No any flat tiles which are not floodplains. For some reason you can't put city parks on floodplains, so let's start here. These just got one movement left, we don't do shit. Being fucked by these guys. Okay. So we discount this one, then we discount one here. I don't know. I mean, I feel like this thing's actually going to be population 4 before I get the second discount up. Although it should already be next turn, no? Because I have 4 districts. Is it 4 or is it 5 for the second one? I think it's 5, okay. No, it's 4, okay. If I kill Singapore, then the aqueduct would be here anyway. I'll finish that one first though. Okay, so this guy is not only feeding, he's like not hitting my unit. This is definitely a ban offense. Ban worthy. So I don't even need to return my warrior because I can piece it next turn. Don't want to stand there though. He's going to go explore. This guy's going to cut down here. And now we can cross. Cool. Let's go for horses. I mean, I'm going to be able to get really early horses up if I want to and just go and kill this. I don't see why I wouldn't, to be honest. It's got fresh. I can expand towards it. It's on another continent. Like, there's lots of positives there. I already did monument here. Okay, what are we doing? Just to build this thing as I have Liang city already. We should do a tier list later. I'm not going to do a tier list just because access to the tier list. It's going to take ages. It's crazy that even with my boost I'm hitting political like 1031. Good for my next year score, I guess, but I didn't check what's next. Ah, this one. I quite like this engineer, this scientist. I think he's super underrated. Yeah, this takes like 10 minutes. Dude, I'm not a huge yapper for many things, but when it comes to something like a tier list, I'm quite a bad yapper. I think I would yap it off for way longer than 10 minutes. We can go and get a salt up finally. Thanks for the feed. Get a market up ASAP. I'll probably finish that builder when I know I don't have overflow. Guy's gonna chop. Probably gonna go in autocracy. Do autocratic legacy here. It's pretty convincing that I have the split for it. Do I actually have the luxes though? Tea up here all the way. Cotton. Nothing here. Oh, marble I suppose. Is marble this continent? Yeah. I have plenty of salt, but duplicates don't really help me that much. Here, what's this? Sure. Go parks too. Yeah, if I go parks too, then autocratic legacy makes a lot of sense, and I think I am going to go parks here. Where's my capital's park going to be? Yeah. This is the problem with parks. You're like, I'll go parks, and then you're like, oh god, I've already used all the flat tiles in my capital. I mean, I want this to be an aqueduct, and if it's not an aqueduct, then I want it to be a bomb hub, probably. Alright, let's be real. We're just gonna lose hanging, and then that could be my park later. We go autocratic legacy anyway. and I take this. And this should go down to 1 turn, I would assume. These guys just fucking bullying me here. I can get double, am I +5 already, by the way? Yeah, yeah. Let's take... Oh! Frankie 4 fingers. I think you have to reduce that. Frankie 3 fingers now. After that fucking hit. My god, boy. By god. I think he's dead. So do we go drama next and get like a random discount? I don't think I have any, I don't think I have a necessity to do that. We just go feudal, right? In fact, what I want is melted edition. Fill that thing with horses, quick, quick, quick. Speaking of which, let's get that builder out. Chop horses. And if you fail, and if you should fail, sir, build the Temple of Artemis. Not a great Artemis, though, is it? It's bad. Or do we just chop Artemis here? Like, come on. Let's think. Here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty mediocre Artemis, honestly. Here wouldn't get... Oh, we'd get this. Here would be a 7 Artemis. No, 8. Wait, here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean... Well, okay, we're not doing Artemis, I guess. That answers that question. Oh, fucker! You didn't put the horse card in. Next turn. I wanted to buy this too much. Get my duplicate salts up. Wasn't there a guy going to give me something for salt? Or for something. Something for something. Seem like in a good mood today. I don't know, dude. I was actually in a foul mood this morning. Maybe it won't last. I was actually in a foul mood. Spent ages in staging as well. Well, should finish Artemis soon. He did finish Artemis already. That's what made my decision quite easy. Is that he actually finished Artemis the same turn I was debating building it. Lego pyramids as well. Nobody's on scientist points yet, and it is Hypatia. So I do like that guy. I need 2 more titles still, I think, to get Liang 3, right? So I need to hit defensive. Only 3 turns. Bad. These guys can still chop, I think, and get back in time. Maybe not really. I didn't check for commercials if the trader's up first. He's not. But these people are slow as well, so I can actually maybe prepare projecting out. And I wanted to get the Uber, didn't I? Do I keep it in tile buy? I don't think so. Tile buy. No, definitely not. Put in, build a card. Yeah, build a card. Let's get little peoples already. Hoover. Stop some more. Do I put a com hub down from Jinju now, or do I go for a theater immediately? Doesn't actually help me to put a road there. The horse getting out, I mean. Let's get the warrior up to help siege. Maybe get an aqueduct up here, so let's put it. Let's get a feudal people here, and I probably will do a Sewan. I think. Again, I could do an aqueduct setup down here. Does Sewan aggressively culture bomb? I think it does. Although my comm hub's kind of in the way there. I think it does aggressively culture bomb. Like, he would be not a terrible tile, but yeah, I mean, if I settle down here, which I think I will, then I do aqueduct, aqueduct, in this kind of setup. I could do a Sewan here, then a theatre here, then a Sewan here. Yeah, I think that's okay. I have so much gold actually. Ah, but do I want to go Magnus right? Yeah. That's a question. Do I want to go Magnus 2 here? I think no, I think I just go first. And I don't know why I moved this that way. I guess I'm doing my city park. Stone. Do I have the right tech for it? I do. It'll be slightly delayed, but I also have done the same one for my cap here. Theatre rather. Missionary. I have a feeling I'm not going to get this. He's past it. He's past it. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to get this, but I am host, which means if I finish this project, if it's enough, it's going to get me it. I'm getting it 2 points passive, so I need to get like a 19-point project. Doesn't seem that unrealistic by this turn, to be honest. Beetle in 5. I didn't end up building many people builders, did I? Or I didn't end up queuing many people builders, but it's fine. Get like some bonus from the Civ anyway with them. Ah, but I can change to classical. Here we go. Autocratic Legacy. Settler Prod. 3. Question is go. Bro's gonna feed another fucking builder, are you kidding? That walls? No. Where's this guy gonna go? Probably northwest. Well, why not south? Oh, it's slow. That other thing. I got it. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Can't move there. Too hard to move. Dungeon. Has a tile. Yeah, it has a tile. This one doesn't really have it on floodplain tile. Is that floodplains? I mean, I can go up here, I guess. Yeah, it does have it. He had a half-build trader before I got a trader out, didn't he? Where am I going here? I would think on the southern side so that I can settle cotton as well. I can go and get Magnus chops. This guy can get Magnus chops. This is Singapore all the way. Okay, we got Hypatia. Yeah, I got feudalism earlier because I teched apprenticeship. Do a theatre square in the cap. I can do a theatre square in the cap. That's religious colonization. Yeah, that's an interesting choice when you're playing on Dido, to be honest. Religious colonization. I'll think of pillages. I have no use for a faith, and I'll get my own religion faster if I don't pillage. Feudal is up. Go drama next. How are we doing set list? Well, I actually did very few set lists. Probably not a good idea, not a good thing, but let's switch to build. A minute. I want to settle down here, but I think that should go from Chuncheon. I'll come down here. You'll get out of the way. Let's go to Singapore. I even get faith of those now because of that weird Ibn Fandan. Need to remember I have the scientist, of course. Who's the last scientist? It's 3 techs, yeah. And Nazca's actually been such a feeder. Nazca's given me 3 builders. And a city. A fucking city. What a feeder. And a mine village. I was just gonna go for retainers. I have a +5 here as well. Is there a world in which I settle down? No, I don't think so. They also give adjacency to the theaters, to the things. No? I probably want to do a Liang Park ASAP here. Let's just do that. More builders. Add that to the cap. Are we doing projects? Russia has 2 points. How many are gone? Do we shit out a couple of builders? I think so. We do builders over projects for now. Let's get these stone in. And by in I mean chopped. Do I have envoys? I have one. I can go to with that. Yeah, let's pop back in next turn. It's fine. Keep this. These. Here's probably fine. What did I just mean? I need to go bronze working like ASAP actually. I might screw up my aqueduct setup, but it's fine. I don't care that much. Yeah. I think I want my thing here now. So I can go 1 tile further. Auction. Yeah. Maybe that makes sense, but I mean, I'm not going to have Zen or anything anyway. I just wanted Moksha in my cap, I reckon, but I want to do I want to get my Magnus chops out first, and then I don't think I have a city park, to be honest, in my cap. That's a pretty ideal location for that to be. Let's drop another builder. Help if you queued something. Help if you. The one here looks. Cap next to the campus B3. Here. You're right. Why, Jeff, he's right. Is Magnus finished chopping? I think I'm not going to unimprove these to chop them, so I think after this chop he is done chopping. And therefore he moves Puncheon, I think. And then we get Yang into the cap next. I'll wait for it. Oh, this has to be up here, so that guy's going to go there. We'll get to trader from the low pop city. I wanted to put in a builder card, the settler card again. Only the more. Goblin Aqueduct. Ah, if you fucker, you need to build a card next turn, you fucker. You absolute fucker. You twat. Very cool. You know, I honestly think this Civ might be OP. Like, if you actually like play it as your main and like practice it, and then just like have extremely consistent good stats and open like campus commercial theater, like, isn't it just really easy to have decent gold and decent stats? Game crash. You don't see that many people play it. Like, I feel like the other Korea like has a clear has a clear limit, right? It has a clear limit with the governor thing, which makes it like really not very strong, unless you play around it. But this Korea is just like, what's the weakness? Oh, you open campus into trade district, get enough traders for your internals, a little bit slower than if you open straight commercials, but not that much slower. Like, what's the negative? It's not like you're really vulnerable to early war. Like, I find like Korea is actually one of the most, except like really early harassment, like ancient era harassment. Sure, it can be quite tough, but because you get your Sejonathan pillaged. But if you survive into like classical, like if you actually have to war somebody, like, I don't know, you'd be sitting on like 50-50 stats while they're on 20-20 stats, and you just get knights, you get crossbows, you get printing, you get your unique unit, and there's no way that they win a matchup unless they get a really good advantage early. Thing is with that scientist as well, Zheng He one, right? If you do all the boosts for that, like, I'm probably not going to be able to get the Celestial one here, but if you do all the boosts for that, I've had games where you do all the boosts for that and then you tech it like turn 40 or 50 or something, and like it's just plus 3 techs, like you just finished 3 techs, and it doesn't seem like a huge amount of science, of course, but if you're already like borderline one turning stuff and then you get 3 techs ahead, and then you continue to scale your science and continue to one turn for the rest of the game, like it's 3 turns. No, it's I don't know. I really wish they'd sort out the way that it works with the overflow. Like, I had a game yesterday where, I mean, it was already kind of game over, but where I had Nubia, and I was on like 1300 science, and there's just no benefit to being on 1300 science rather than like 600 science in the end game. Like, there's very little benefit. Like, as long as they're boosting and pillaging and stuff, and they had a lot of built up overflow, there's like no benefit to being on such high science. I feel like they should change it somehow so that your overflow automatically gets used. I know there's a mod which does it. I just don't know if it works in multiplayer without desyncing or anything. But it would be cool, at least from my perspective, to have like the guy who's on 1300 science per turn to be actually able to pull away from the guy who's on 600 science per turn. Because the fact that you can is just dumb. Why is it that you're forced to ancestral, Mazakana? Because you don't want to have governors in most of your cities. With Build It Proud. I don't know, I mean, you can still open audience and open like Magnus. Magnus 2, Moksha 2, Pangaea 2 or something. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like even without that though.
You have built great cities of stone and seen early empires rise and fall. Soon you will stand under the towering pinnacles of castles alongside your gallant knights. That is where the story of your people will be written. Just as the young apprentice learns to carry a sword, so shall you grow to understand your place in this world.
Sejonathan, Sejon the Great, ruler of Joseon. From your pen, proclamations flow that shape the course of history.
Yeah, exactly. You also have the option to just go Warlords. Which on a civ where you have very high science and very high culture is what you want, right? You want to like get good tank fascism timing and kill somebody when you just cannot defend. Okay. So I think my mistake was not doing both of these serfdom and colonization last time. I think we'll go. Let me just check it's in the city. Go. This will mine, this will promote here. Mine. Then I put Magnus Duncheon. Arabiata. Bought the trader from Jeonju. And I scouted with this, is what I seem to remember doing. I think a 10 pop's going to be much slower with this, unfortunately. What is the Rightus Hitch? One gone. I probably want to get a couple of. I'm gonna build a couple of amphitheaters, or theater squares, and I should probably try and get at least 2 writers. I have already the theater square in this city. Amphitheater, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Kinda hate it, dude. On the other hand, it might be slow as hell to grow. Whatever, I'll do it. I want to avoid a situation though when people start turbo projecting now. I don't get any books. But yeah, I think finishing one's fine. Like a Tusa's dying. Yes, no. No. Zealot Prime. Sounds like a fucking alien. Iguana maybe. Immediately look for adjacent strategics. So I think I either do an industrial here with a setup, or I do a commercial here. What do you think's best? I need to get some more water and my coffee. What about? Yeah, I think as well the priority should be the aqueduct and the industrial, to be honest. To be honest. Nothing against Johnist, but that's a Johnist statement. I'm not going to hard tech civil if I'm going to let myself go to 10 pop either. What are you building, pal? I could do an aqueduct setup here, but, well, can't really, can I? Maybe just culture bomb some tiles. Okay, I said I need to go there for Liang. Image with Machu Picchu, dude. Fucking Machu Picchu here, yeah. He just wept. I'm slightly concerned he's going to settle here if I don't just settle immediately. Don't really want to move across and have him settle. So far away though. Let's just put a turn into project so I don't drink pop. Yes, you can do also projects. This could also be a city park here. Charge you got 4. It would be actually like this. I think I'll just take the north. Why did I buy it from the more expensive place? Who knows?
Everything has its limit.
Not what I meant to click, but thank you, John. John, I mean. John Boner. I want to chop walls somewhere, or get walls somewhere. Let's just do it here. Let's be Pangaea, just so that I can get this with my scientists. We're feeling a bit Pangaea today. I'll need to put Liang in a cap, and this fucking inefficiency here of me making him wait 2 extra turns pissing me off. Okay, we have Zhang Heng. I do want to play this discount district first, but I think it will still be discount anyway. Let's just do it. More like Zhang Hong, am I right? Okay, 2.
He is as the fall.
He is as the fallen, I agree. You'll get this. Second. Yeah, this big ass chop. Big chop, and a settler first. I think I can chop a settler in 1 turn. Then we're all out with settler chops. I'll chop this first. This will produce, I chop this, and then I chop this. I think we're good. Settlers off. The trader, I'd like a trader from here simply so that it can capital. The thing. And the aqueduct's teched, of course. We 5 points from Golden. I can get a boat. No, and I don't have a lake tile. Let's remember to settle this so he can't fucking block me. Okay. Then we chop this. Chop this. Replace the district before I finish this. No. Sensible. Actually blocked by these people from moving further though. But it's fine, he'll just chill for a turn. So this one's going to go up here, I think. Where's this one going to go then? One can go up here, maybe even over here. Kind of depressing. Better. Over here somewhere.
Oh, my heart.
How many writers have gone? 1, 4, 5. All gone. That's why I should have projected earlier. That's annoying. take or take Liang to the. That one. I didn't change my cards. For my APM. Don't know if I want to chop a flat one. Why not though? It's Magnus, I just get to like 13 pop quickly if I chop everything here. Aqueduct's gonna be here. Build it. I want research with this guy. Watch with him. Columbia's not that far. Let's be a little bit cautious of Columbia. Could settle here. Aqueduct and dam set. Why not? Golden is still not. Actually, maybe we should go towards monarchy. Babel. Gazagama is not taken by anybody yet. Also not at war with anybody. It does not have any luck. They have a religion. There's nothing worth doing, fortunately. Could deny one of these beliefs. Pilgrimage is not gone with 5 religions, that's kind of crazy. Holy waters, not. Get one of these tiles for Gitter. Boosting theocracy. So yeah, I could actually do settle here and also get thing about settling here as well as I can get an actual arena city towards one of my allies, which is build another builder. When do we need builders? Just next. Thanks for follow. True evil ever die. True evil never die. My bad. Got that completely wrong. The opposite of what it was. I need like a farm triangle or something. Good. Okay, so we're gonna have probably encampment here. An early general still, yes, I'll go for that. Colombia, not England. Yeah, that's a relatively. I mean, it's not like a good encampment in the sense that the encampment itself is relatively exposed. Also, I guess stops people from rushing. Get a couple of envoys flattered at that. Let's There'll be one turning the next tonight. Yeah. Let's never mind. But I will do this one. Don't think I'll put them in bed. Maybe I'll take Kazakhstan golden. Let's just take this in case I want. If I probably want to go harbor here. Yeah, that. Who's playing this? Mr. Y. No Norway. Arel. Afternoon, Eddie. Yeah, it's a decent. Is indeed a decent start. Tempted to use that, honest. Let's get a bunch of Gonna pod to one turn it, but he will one turn. Stop. Stop it. Bring up his. I never really build libraries early. I mean, building libraries early is basically just get a timing, you know. I can start one turning earlier probably. But yeah, I don't generally do it. I'm start sending into externals. Bit of military on this guy. He's also like not that far from me. He is warring some. Yeah. Build a card out, right? Yeah. Back in. Builder. I mean, I could settle here and just culture bomb some good tiles up here. Fine, right? Doesn't mean that I have the aqueduct set if possible. Say one here? No, say one here, right? Let's move Magnus. Bell cap. No, the thing is here, like, definitely pen brush, right? I'll put Rena here. It'll be time to project if it's a good just after this one. If it's a good scientist after this, I want to be able to have high priority on getting. Democracy. Well, dude, why would you march and split the vote? Don't split the vote to march, and then theocracy will win. Get money. Thank God. Thanks God. Thanks God. Democracy. Democratic legacy. Veterancy is definitely better when I'm chopping this. Good building. Fortunately, it's not the good scientist first. So the guy with the boost for medieval and classical, I get this boost next turn. Then, for fuck's sake, I've totally overshot my boosts again. Didn't need to buy 2 galleys. I've done Renaissance tech already. The banking's Renaissance, isn't it? Got a culture boost. This is going to be the dam, or this is going to. This would be the dam. Therefore, here is a better. The aqueduct here, so I can do diploquat. Oh no, but that's going to be my. It's fine, guys. It's fine. Oh no, I wanted to buy a harbour here just to have 2 harbours cartography boots. Oh. Therefore, that won't be. I don't think it's likely that I can take all 3. I'm having passed it already, so I don't think there's that much point in me projecting more. I actually have enough to take all 3. Faith. If it gets past, it won't be. Sit here clicking for 2 minutes. Way past. Okay, then let's play my turn.
A night there was.
Having any funny ideas, faith buying or something? Oh my god, that grew from my app. There you go. Yeah, I need to
If I be she that made.
if I be she that made. Russia or Arabia potentially could faith buy it, but I think Arabia could faith buy it if you want to there. Good faith by this as well. This is pretty good, to be honest. The statue of Zeus or something with that. ancient era wonder thing. Classical. Not a farm, fuck's sake. Yeah, and okay, so we're just sitting here watching this turn, basically. I think I've tried to queue as much as I can. Time for a fun turn of watching a great person point screen. My god. Okay, I got Eben at least. I had enough to get them all. But I got Eben. That's the most important. With Germany, who's getting the treatment here. Who's that? White Flag. He looks like he's doing okay. He's got more score, he's got more military. Worse science, but better culture. It's kind of balanced stats. He probably has better prod because, well, it's Germany. I suppose it just depends on the units, though. The guys near to his probably shouldn't be that kind of stat line. He probably should be far away. I'm afraid. Salt or olives. Probably has. Should we get papyrus for? Was it Colombia who got Galileo? No, it was Aztec. He's also got insanely rare stats. Bunnick is actually a strong player, but stats wouldn't tell you that. Battles. I don't know if you ever saw Redknapp. There was a Victoria Steam game where somebody unlocked the engineers, and I think I took something like 6 engineers in a row, all of medieval and Renaissance ones at once. Go for Senkori here. 46 turns, seems doable. Get a couple of traders out that city at least. Holy shit. You were there, yeah. Emily de Châtelet is chilling. I need to try and get +5s. Okay, I am actually doing quite well for Luxes. Again, I have Cotton and Mark. Oh, that's from this, right? Yes, yes. Yes, if he retakes Muscat, I'm not going to be so happy. Thanks for the follow, Raf. This is partially prophylaxis against Columbia, who's, to be honest, I think not actually going to come and get me. But also, just having retainers units. It's actually like cheaper to build that one than it is to build all the units individually. So then I can fuck off elsewhere. That's a park. That should have a park, but I don't think it does. Heath. Good aqueduct setup. Yeah, that's gonna boost my culture. That tech. I don't think we're gonna hit 15 pop, so let's just put it into this. Get Oxford. Exactly what I was thinking, Mazakala. Exactly. It does get converted to overflow. Oh, that it does. But I still would rather queue it up and potentially finish it this turn, no? I'm like a whole era ahead of people. They're not even here yet, they're here at the start of last era. A whole era ahead on the culture. And a whole year ahead on the text. Valenchik and Avenji. Benji being and Valenchik being here, nobody's on this. Valenchi is who? Valenchi? I mean Evgeny. Evgeny. He does not have good science. Valenchik is actually the only one. Oh no, and Guerneroth, sorry. Might you not even delay? Sorry to prod. I think you're right that it won't delay. I think it's time to finally get my goddamn coffee. Onyx on Zealot Prime. Okay. I don't think that's a relevant push. I think he's probably just defending himself because the guy's wrapping around after not killing Germany, maybe? Like he's got relevant stats, large enough army to defend. Always when you see people like this, Irelling, if the guy has an army which is like roughly the same size and there's no obvious advantage, like he always just defends. Attacking is so much harder than defending in general. Like if there's some issues blocking you, then you just can't do it. Do you have a space for Oxford? I do have one here, but something tells me Jeonju does not have great prod. Yeah, I do, but it would have to be a city park. Ugh. Here I do. Again, it's not great prod. Here I don't. Here I do. Again, not great prod. Here I could chop it, but there's not a tile. Here I don't have one. Here I do have one. Maybe Nazca's the right call. I could go Nazca and put Magnus in here. I've got tons of chops. I think that's it. Yeah, I need to finish university, but I an extra. So let's go Magnus and Nazca. Get a bunch of builders here. Let's just build as well. I've got that car. Although it's industrial timing too. 6 gold to reign a city. Egypt. Barber. We put Reina in Abydos. I always put Lake City, unless I don't have any lakes. Or on the coast, of course. One extra trade route is just so good, like you don't have to take it as your early titles, but like take it at some point, it's so good. Death just going for Magnus chops. K-pop factory's got a pop. Or rather a district slut. Published. That can, yeah, don't need to put that there. Armory.
Plants.
I don't think I need it, and it's a second ring. No, I don't. I won't do it.
Till bread is broken, how can it serve as food? Till the grapes are crushed, how can they yield wine?
I was thinking. Cheeky conservation boost. I'm going for Pangaea end promotion, but I just decide rather than doing this and this, I just do this, this, and this because this gets me way more benefit than this. Cost a governor title, but compared to this governor title, this is free. But this is so much better. This is what 15 free science, and this is a bunch of extra points. Yeah, that was 40 world. What is love? So Jianju. Black. Rakadet. Has established himself. I think I'd take this style. Sucks to suck. What to boost then? I don't hard tech something. Yeah. I can go shipyards. It'll save me from having to build 2 shipyards, which is, to be honest, a bit of a pain in the arse. You think flight? Current research overflow is 400. Gonna be almost done. I mean, I could just do this and not have the. Maybe it's time to pop Emily and just gamble. I'll do this. We'll do this, and I will get the 2 field cannons for Scorched Earth boost. I can use Emily de Châtelet to get this, and after I've teched this. I also need 2 trebuchets, I need 2 forts. Yeah, the problem is my science is really high and I don't have enough time to boost everything I want to boost. Also, Oxford is finishing. I think I'll finish Oxford and then pop Emily, to be honest. West Bonnick won't play. Like 8th. Sadville. Which guy quit yesterday? Winner off, did he? Did you report him quitting? Okay, we pop.
Man is a military animal.
No flat tile here. Ah, this one. What's tech lead like right now? Only 2. Not that good. Yeah, it's annoying when that happens. Nothing you can do, like, stop them from being. I mean, Poland does have more science than me, to be fair. Oh yeah, great. Not hungry. Colombia is getting absolutely slapped. Yeah, I do need more builders still. Okay, it actually went and did the relatively expensive one. But yeah, I will have to hard take metal casting. Doing 69 flight. Nice. But I don't have any oil to power my airplane. I already did Emily beforehand. Damn, I was gonna upgrade 2 caravels for boost. Guess I'm not gonna do that. Try to see. Aztecs are full 10 text behind me. CC passed, guys. GG. Found 69 CC. Nice. I can raid. Doesn't look like there's many people streaming. Red a yellow. Used to play occasionally on CPL. I once killed him for forward settling me really badly and he went absolutely mental. Playing later. Probably later. This guy, I look here and here. I'm gonna raid. That's just an advert. That's not him. I can't remember who it was. Like he super forward settled me when I was playing Nubia, and I killed him with archers, and he was mega mad, like writing me afterwards and stuff. I don't think he's playing this on CPL, but he does play a CPL. I think it's multiplayer at least, so it's better than nothing. He's a German guy. Probably streaming in German. I like how you say he's pretty good, and the next guy says he's bad. Anyway, GG. Have fun.